basically decided to do this show, Cat on the Hot Tin Roof. Tonight we're only showing you Act 1 because we had a limited amount of time, considering me and my best friend, who she's also in the show. We're in Year 12 and we don't really have enough time to do the entire 3 acts. So yeah, tonight's only Act 1. Basically we decided to do the show because we weren't able to do Year 12 theatre studies this year, and we really wanted to do something considering it wasn't production year either. We're really passionate about the show and we really hope you all enjoy it. And feel free to stay for the movie afterwards.
That more than likely explains why their usual summer migration to the Great Smokies was passed up this summer.
favor of hustling down here every whip stitch in their whole screaming tribe? And why so many allusions being made to Rainbow Hill lately? You know what Rainbow Hill is? It's a place that's famous for treating alcoholics and dope fiends in the movies.
I'm not in the movies.
No, and you don't take dope. Otherwise, you'd be a perfect candidate for Rainbow Hill, baby. And that's where they aim to ship you. Over my dead body. Yep, over my dead body they'll ship you there. But nothing would please them better. Then roll down you would get hold of the purse strings and dole out remittances to us. Maybe get a power of attorney, sign out checks to us, and codify credit whenever he wanted. How'd you like that, baby? Well, you're doing just about everything in your power to bring it about. Quitting work, devoting yourself to the occupation of drinking, breaking your ankle last night in the high school athletic field. Doing what? Jumping hurdles at 2 or 3 in the morning? Just fantastic. Got in the paper. Clarksdale Register had a nice little item about it. Human interest story about a well-known former athlete staging a one-man track meet on the glorious high school athletic field, but was slightly out of condition and didn't clear the first hurdle. Scream, monsters! Yes, you should have been at that supper table, baby. Big Daddy, bless his old sweet soul. He's the dearest old thing in the world, but he does hunch over his food as if he'd prefer not to notice anything else. Well, May and Cooper were side by side at the table, directly across from Big Daddy, watching his face like hawks, where they jawed and jabbed about the cuteness and brilliancy of their no-neck monsters. And the no-neck monsters were ranged about the table, some in high chairs and some on the books of knowledge, and all in fancy little paper caps in honor of Big Daddy's birthday. Well, your brother Cupid still cherishes the illusion he took a giant step up the social ladder when he married Miss May Flynn of Memphis Flins. But I have a piece of Spanish news for Cupid. The Flynns ever had a thing in this world with money, and they lost that. They were nothing but barely successful climbers. You know old Papa Flynn? He barely escaped doing time with the federal patent, shaving manipulations on the stock market when his chainsaws crashed. And as for May having been the cotton carnival queen, as they remind us so often, lest we forget. Well, that's one honor I don't envy her for. Sitting on that brass throne on a tacky float down Main Street, smiling and bowing and blowing kisses off to all the trash on the street. Wow, year before last, when Susan McPheeters was singled out for that honor, you know what happened to her? You know what happened to poor Susan McPheeters?
No, what happened to poor little Susan McPheeters?
Somebody spat tobacco juice in her face.
Somebody spit tobacco juice in her face.
That's right. Some old drunk leaned out the hotel gate and yelled, "Hey, hey there, Queenie!" Poor Susan looked up and flashed him a radiant smile, and he shot a squirt of tobacco juice right in poor Susie's face.
Well, what did you know about that?
What do I know about it? I was there. I saw it.
Must have been kind of funny.
Susan didn't think so. Had hysterics. Screamed like a banshee. They had to stop praying and remove her from her throne and go on with. Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
The way you were looking at me just now. Before I caught your eye in the mirror and you started to whistle. I don't know how to describe it, but it froze my blood. I've caught you looking at me like that so often lately. What are you thinking of when you look at me like that?
I wasn't conscious of it, Maggie.
Well, I was conscious of it. What were you thinking?
I don't remember thinking much of anything.
Don't you think I know that? Don't you think I know that?
Know what, Maggie?
That I've gone through this hideous transformation? Become hard, frantic, cruel? That's what you've been observing in me lately. How could you help but observe it? That's all right. I'm not thin-skinned anymore. Can't afford to be thin-skinned anymore. But Brick,
Did you say something, Maggie?
I was going to say something, that I get lonely, very.
Everybody gets that.
Living with someone you love can be lonelier than living entirely alone. If the one that you love doesn't love you.
Would you like to live alone, Maggie?
No, God, I wouldn't. Did you have a nice shower?
Uh-huh.
Was the water cool?
No.
Well, it made you feel fresh, huh?
Pressure?
I know something that would make you feel much fresher. An alcohol rub, or cologne, a rub with cologne.
That's good after workout, but I haven't been working out much lately.
You kept in good shape, though.
You think so, Maggie?
I always thought you could man my looks, but I was plainly mistaken.
Why, thanks, Maggie.
You're the only drinking man I know that never seems to put that on.
I'm getting softer, Maggie.
Well, sooner or later it was bound to soften you up. It was just beginning to soften Skipper up. Well, I'm sorry. I never could keep my fingers off the sore. I wish you would lose your looks. If you did, it'd make the modern St. Maggie a little bit more bearable. But no such goddamn luck. You know, I actually think you've gotten better looking since you went on the bottom. Yeah, a person who didn't know you would think you never had a tense nerve in your body or a strained muscle. 'Cause you always had that detached quality about you, as if you were playing a game without much concern over whether you won or lost. And now that you've lost the game, not lost, but just quit playing, you have that rare sort of charm that usually only happens in very old or hopelessly sick people. The charm of the defeated. You look so cool, so enviably cool. Yes, they're playing croquet. The moon has appeared and it's white. It's just beginning to turn a little bit yellow. You're a wonderful lover. Such a wonderful person to go to bed with, and I think mostly because you're really indifferent to me. Isn't that right? Never had any anxiety about it. Did it naturally, easily, slowly, with absolute confidence or perfect calm. More like opening a door for a lady or seating her at a table than giving any expression to any longing for her. Your indifference made you wonderful at love-making. Strange, but true. You know, if I thought you'd never make love to me again, I would go downstairs into the kitchen and pick out the longest, sharpest knife I could, and I'd take it straight to my heart. I swear that I would. But the one thing I don't have is the charm of the defeated. My hat is still in the ring, and I'm determined to win. What is the victory of a cat in a hot tin roof? I wish that I knew. Just staying on it, I guess. As long as you can. Later tonight, I'm going to tell you I love you, and maybe by that time you'll be drunk enough to believe me. Yes, they're playing croquet. Big Daddy is dying of cancer. What were you thinking of when I caught you looking at me like that? Were you thinking of Skipper? Oh, excuse me, forgive me, but the laws of silence don't work. No, the laws of silence don't work. When something is festering in your memory or in your imagination,
I just want my crutch.
Lean on my shoulder.
I don't want to lean on your shoulder. I want my damn crutch.
Here, take it.
Thanks.
We mustn't scream at each other. The walls in this house have ears. But that's the first time I've heard you raise your voice in a long time, Britt. Crack in the wall? Composure? I think that's a good sign. A sign of nerves in a player on the defensive.
Just hasn't happened yet, Maggie.
What?
That click I get inside my head when I've had enough of this stuff to make me peaceful. Will you do me a favor?
Maybe I will. Why, Faith?
Just keep your voice down.
I'll do you that favor. I'll speak in a whisper, if not shut up completely. If you will do me a favor and make that your last drink until after the party.
What party?
Big Daddy's birthday party.
This is Big Daddy's birthday party?
You know this is Big Daddy's birthday.
No, I don't. I forget.
Well, I remembered it for you.
Good for you, Maggie.
You just have to scribble a few lines on this card.
You scribble something on the card.
And how you know you didn't remember his birthday? It's got to be your handwriting. I've given him my present. It's got to be your handwriting.
I didn't get him a present.
Well, I got one for you.
All right, you write the card then.
And how you know you didn't remember his birthday?
I did remember his birthday.
Well, you don't have to prove you didn't.
I don't want to fool him about it.
Just write love Brick for God's sake.
No.
You've got to.
I don't have to do anything I don't want to do. You keep forgetting the condition on which I agreed to stay on living with you.
I'm not living with you. We occupy the same cage.
You've got to remember the condition agreed on.
They're impossible conditions.
Then why don't you just go and take...
Who's out there? Somebody at the door? Brick, is this thing yours? Why, sis woman, that's my diamond trophy. Won with the intercollegiate archery contest in the Old Miss campus.
It's a mighty dangerous thing to leave exposed around a house full of normal red-blooded children attracted to weapons.
Normal red-blooded children attracted to weapons ought to be taught to keep their hands off things that don't belong to them.
Honey, if you had children of your own, you would know how funny that is. Brick, lock this thing up and keep the key out of reach.
Sis woman, nobody's plotting destruction of your kids. Brick and I still have our special archery classes. We're going hunting on the lake as soon as the season starts. I love to run the dark through chilly woods, run, leap over obstructions.
Oh, Brick, how's the injured ankle?
Doesn't hurt, just itches.
Oh, Brick should have been downstairs after supper. The kiddies put on a show. Polly played the piano, Dixie and Sonny were on the drums, and they turned out the lights. And Trixie and Dixie performed a toe dance, right, with fairy costumes and sparklers, and Big Daddy, he just beamed. He just beamed. And they wore bows, and it was just adorable. You should have been there. I'm so sad you missed it.
Oh, I bet. It breaks my heart when we missed it. But Mike, why'd you give dogs names to all your kids?
Dogs' names.
Dixie, Trixie, Buster, Sonny, and Polly. Sounds like 4 dogs and a pound. An animal act in a circus.
Maggie, why are you so goddamn petty?
Because I'm a cat. And why can't you take a joke, sister woman?
Oh, I can take a joke. When it's funny. You know the real names of our kids. Sonny's real name is Saunders. Trixie's real name is... Oh, Trixie's real name is Marlene. And Dixie's real name is... Oh, intermission is over.
I wonder what Dixie's real name is.
Maggie, being catty doesn't help any.
I know. Why am I so catty? Because I'm consumed with envying your beautiful Shantung suit from Rome and one of your monogram silk shirts. I'll put your cufflinks in it. Those lovely star-stack eyes that get
can't get my trousers on over this plastic cast.
Yes, you can. I'll help you.
I'm not going to get dressed, Maggie.
Will you just put on a pair of pajamas?
Yes, I'll do that.
Oh, Brick, how long does this have to go on, this punishment? Haven't I done time enough? Haven't I served my term? Can I apply for a pardon?
No. Can't.
Well, is it any wonder? You know what I feel like, Brick? I feel all the time like a cat in a hot tin roof.
Then jump off it. Jump off the roof. Cats can jump off roofs and land on their 4 feet uninjured.
Oh, yes.
For God's sake, just do it.
Do what?
Take them off them.
I can't see a man but you. Even with my eyes closed, I just see you. Why don't you get ugly, Brick? Why don't you please get fat or ugly or something so I can stand it? The concert is still going on. Bravo, no next. Bravo.
Why'd you lock the door for?
To give us a little privacy for a while.
You should know better, Maggie.
No, I don't know better.
Don't make a fool of yourself.
I don't mind making a fool of myself over you.
I mind. I feel embarrassed for you.
Feel embarrassed, but don't continue my torture. I can't live on and on under these circumstances.
You agreed to.
I know, but
Accept that condition.
I can't.
Go!
Son!
What is it, Big Mama?
Oh, son, I just had a second and just wanted to call up and tell you about Big Daddy. What's this dog doing long fall? Y'all think there's robbers in the house?
Big Mama, Brick is dressing. He's not dressed yet.
That's all right. It won't be the first time I have seen Brick got dressed now. Hurry, open this door.
Big Mama?
Over here. I come through Cooper and made down the door. Now where's Brick? Brick, I just had a second I want to tell you about Big Daddy. I hate locked doors in this house.
I've noticed you, Big Mama, but people have got to have some moments of privacy, don't they?
No, ma'am, not in my house. What you took your nice dress off for, huh? Looks so sweet on you.
I thought it looked sweet on me too, but one of my cute little table partners used it for a napkin, so...
What?
You know, Big Mama, Madam Duke was so touchy about those children. Thanks, Big Mama. That you just don't dare to suggest there's any room for improvement in there.
Hurry on out there, Brick. Shoot, Maggie, you just don't like children.
I do so like children. I adore them. Well brought up.
Well, why don't you have some children and bring them up well, instead of all the time picking on Gooper and Mace? No, tell them to hold their horses. I'll be right down the chimney. Now, Brick, son, can you hear me in there? Well, we just got from home from the laboratory, the oxygen clinic. Completely negative, son. Everything's negative, right on down the line. Nothing at all is wrong with Big Daddy, but a little thing called spastic cone. Son, can you hear me in there?
He can hear you, Big Mama.
Then why don't he say something? God almighty, a piece of news like that should make him shout. Made me shout, I tell you. I shouted and I sobbed and I fell right down on the ground. Look at the bruises where I hit my kneecaps. It took both doctors to hold me back up on my feet. Oh, Big Daddy was furious with me. But ain't that wonderful news? To get a report like that after all the anxiety we've been through, especially on Big Daddy's birthday. Big Daddy tried to hide how much of a load of news that took out his mind. Didn't fool me. I know he was all my close to crying about it himself. Oh, I'm coming. Just hold their horses. Now, Brick, hurry up and get dressed. We're all coming out for Big Daddy's birthday party because of your ankle. How's his ankle, Maggie?
Well, he broke it, Big Mama.
I know he broke it. I mean, does it hurt him much?
I'm afraid I can't give that information, Big Mama. You'll just have to ask Brick if it still hurts much.
It's Memphis, Miss Molly. It's Ellie Memphis. All right, Suki.
distinctly, close to her ear. I read her the commercial appeal every night. Read her the classified ads in it even. But she was a mean old thing. You know what I got when she died? Her unexpired subscriptions to 5 magazines, and a book of the Mud Club, and a library full of every dull book ever written. All else went to her hell-catted sister. Meaner than she was, even.
Miss Sally sure was a case. Your daddy said she always had a handout for something. He's not mistaken. She always had a handout for something. Big Daddy didn't give her as much as he should have.
Big Mama!
I'm coming, I'm coming! Shoot, Maggie, stop playing so dumb. I mean, he's been drinking that stuff much.
Oh, I think he had a little highball after supper.
Don't laugh about it. Some single men stop drinking when they get married and others stop. Brick never touched liquor.
That's not fair!
Fair or not fair? I need to ask you a question. Did you make Brick happy in bed?
Why don't you ask if he makes me happy in bed?
Because I know
It
that.
works both ways!
Something's not right. Your child listen to my son drink.
Big Mama!
Hey! When the marriage goes on the rocks are right there. Right there.
That's not fair. Who are you? I am Maggie the cat.
Has Big Mama gone?
She's gone. You know, our sex life didn't just peter out in the usual way. It was cut off short, long before its natural time to. And it's going to revive again. I'm sure of it. Just as sudden as that. That's what I'm keeping myself attracted for. For the time when you'll see me like other men see me. Other men still see me, Brick, and they like what they see. Some of them would give their look, Brick, how high my body stays on me. Nothing has fallen off me, not a fraction. Other men still want me. My face looks strange sometimes, but I've kept my figure as well as you've kept yours. And men admire it. I still turn heads on the street. While last week in Memphis, everywhere that I went, men's eyes burned holes in my clothes. At the country club, in restaurants, and department stores, there wasn't a man I met or walked by that could just turn around when I passed him to look back at me. At Alyssa's party for New York cousins, the best of the men in the crowd followed me upstairs to the pattern, followed me to the door, and tried to force his way in.
Why didn't you let him in, Maggie?
Because I'm not that common, for one thing. Not that I wasn't almost tempted to. You like to know who it was? It was Sonny Boy Maxwell, that's him.
Oh yeah, Sonny Boy Maxwell. He was a good head runner, but had a little injury to his back and had to quit.
Well, he has no wife, and has no injury now, and still has a ledge for me.
I see no reason to lock him out of the powder room in that case.
And have someone catch me at it? I'm not that stupid. Oh, I might come sometime to cheat on you with someone, since you're so insultingly eager to have me do it. But you can be damn sure of me in a place and a time where no one but me and the man could possibly know. Because I'm not giving you a reason to divorce me for being unfaithful or anything else.
Maggie, I wouldn't divorce you for being unfaithful or anything like that. Don't you know that? Hell, I'd be relieved to know you found yourself a lover.
Well, I'm taking no chances. No. I'd rather stay on this hot tin roof.
A hot tin roof's an awfully uncomfortable place to stay on.
I know. But I can stay on it just as long as I have to.
You could leave me, Maggie.
I don't want to and will not. Besides, if I did, you don't have a cent to pay for what you get from Big Daddy, and he's dying of cancer.
But Big Mama just said that Big Daddy was going to be okay.
That's what she thinks, because she got the same news they gave Big Daddy, and was just as taken in by it as he was. Poor old things. You know what I got when she died? Well, but tonight, they're going to tell her the truth about it. When Big Daddy goes to bed, they're going to tell her that he's dying of cancer. It's malignant, and it's terminal.
Does Big Daddy know?
Hell, do they ever know? Nobody says you're dying. You have to fool them. They have to fool themselves.
Why?
Why? Because human beings dream of life everlasting, that's the reason. But most of them want it on earth, and not in heaven. Well, that's how it is anyhow. Where did I put down my cigarette? Don't want to burn up the whole place. At least not with May and Gilbert in there 5 months in it. Well, that's why May and Gilbert rushed down here with their no-neck monsters. Because, do you know something? Big Daddy's made no will. Big Daddy never made out any will in his life. And so this campaign's afoot to impress him as forcibly as possible with the fact that you drink and I've borne no children. You know, I'm fond of Big Daddy. I'm genuinely fond of that old man. I really am, you know.
I know.
I've always sort of admired him in spite of his coarseness, his 4-letter words and so forth, because Big Daddy is what he is. He makes no bones about it. He's still a Mississippi redneck, just as much of a redneck as he must have been when he was just overseer here at the Jack Storm Peter O'Cello place. But he got a hold of it and built it into the finest plantation in the Delta. I've always liked Big Daddy. Well, this is Big Daddy's last birthday, and I'm sorry about it, but I'm facing the facts. It takes money to take care of a drinker, and that's the office I've been elected to lately.
You don't have to take care of him, madam.
Yes, I do. 2 people in the same boat got to take care of each other. At least you want more money to buy Echo Spring when your supply is exhausted. Or will you be satisfied with 10-cent beer? May and Cooper are planning to freeze us out of Big Daddy's will. Because you drink, and I'm childless. But we can defeat that plan. We're going to defeat that plan. Brig, you know I've been so goddamn disgustingly poor all my life. That's the truth, Brig.
I'm not saying it isn't.
I always had to suck up to people I couldn't stand because they had money and I was poor as Job's turkey. You don't know what that's like. Well, I'll tell you. It's like you would feel 1,000 miles away from Echo Spring and have to get back to it on that broken ankle without a crutch. That's how it feels to be as poor as Job's turkey and to have to suck up to relatives that you hated because they had money and all you had was a bunch of hand-me-down clothes and a few old molded 3% government bonds. My daddy loved his liquor. He fell in love with his liquor the way you fall in love with Echo Spring. And my poor mama, having to maintain some semblance of social position to keep appearances up on an income of $150 a month in those old government bonds. The year I came out, the year I made my debut, I had just 2 evening dresses. One my mother made me from a patent in Vogue. And the other was a hand-me-down from a snotty rich cousin I hated. The dress that I married him in was my grandmother's wedding gown. So that's why I'm like a cat in a hot tin roof. Well, now I'm dressed. I'm all dressed. There's nothing else for me to do. I'm dressed. I'm all dressed. There's nothing else for me to do. I know when I made my mistake. What am I? My bracelets. I made my mistake when I told you the truth about that thing with Skipper. Never should have confessed it. They'd let her tell you about that thing with Skipper.
Maggie, you gotta shut up about Skipper. I mean it, Maggie. You've really just gotta shut up about Skipper.
You ought to understand that Skipper and I...
You don't think I'm serious, Maggie? You're fooled by the fact that I'm saying this quiet. Look, what you're doing is a dangerous thing to do. You're fooling with something that nobody ought to fool with.
This time, I'm going to finish what I have to say to you. Skipper and I made love. If love you'd call it. Because it made both of us feel a little bit closer to you. You see, you son of a bitch, you asked too much of people. You asked too goddamn much of the people that loved you. You superior creature, you godlike thing. And so we made love to each other to dream that it was you. Yes, truth. I don't know what's so awful about it. I think the truth is, yeah, I shouldn't have told you.
It was Skipper that told me about it. Not you, Maggie.
I told you.
After he told me.
What does it matter who?
Hey! Hey, little girl. Hey.
What is it? I can't stop myself. I'd go on telling you this in front of them all if I had to.
Go downstairs and grab everybody. Tell them to come up here. Say Uncle Brick has a big announcement.
Because it's got to be told, and you never let me.
Hurry on. Don't take too long.
It was one of those beautiful, ideal things they tell you about in Greek legends. It couldn't have been anything else. You being you. And that's what made it so sad. That's what made it so awful. Because it wasn't anything that could be carried through to anything satisfied or even talked about plainly. You've got to believe me, but I do understand all about it. I think it was noble. Can't you tell that I'm sincere when I say I respect it? My only point that I'm making is life has got to be allowed to continue. Even after the dream of life is all over. Why, I remember when we double dated at college, Gladys Fitzgerald and you and Skipper. It was more like a date between you and Skipper. Gladys and I were just sort of tagging along as if it were necessary to chaperone you to make a good public impression.
Maggie, you want me to hit you with this crutch? Don't you know I could kill you with this crutch?
Good Lord, man, do you think I'd care if you did?
A man has one good, great, true thing in his life. One good, great thing which is true. I had friendship with Skipper, and you were naming it dirty.
I'm not naming it dirty, I'm naming it clean.
Not love with you was that one good, great, true thing. And you were naming it dirty.
Then you haven't been listening. Now understood what I'm saying. I'm naming it so damn clean that it killed poor Skipper. You two had something that was incorruptible, had to be kept on ice, yes. And death was the only icebox where you could keep it.
I married you. Maggie, why would I marry you?
Rick, don't break me yet. Let me finish. I know, believe me, I know that it was only Skipper that harbored even any unconscious desire for not anything perfectly pure between you two. Now let me skip a little. You married me early that summer. We graduated out of Old Miss. And we were happy, weren't we? We were blissful, yes. Hit heaven together every time that we loved. But that fall, you and Skipper turned down wonderful job offers in order to keep being football heroes. Pro football heroes. You organized the 60 Stars that fall so you could keep on being teammates forever. But something wasn't right with it, me included, between you. Skipper began hitting the bottle and you got a spinal injury. Couldn't play the Thanksgiving game in Chicago. Watched it on TV from a traction event in Toledo. The Dixie Stars lost because poor Skipper was drunk. We drank that night, all night in the Blackstone, and when the
down to take a dizzy look at it, I said, "Skipper, stop loving my husband, don't tell him. He's got to let you admit it to him, one way or another." Then he turned and ran without stopping once, I'm sure, all the way back to his room with the Blackstone. When I came to his room that night, like a shy mouse at his door, he made that pitiful and ineffectual little attempt to prove that what I'd said wasn't true. In this way, I destroyed him by telling him the truth, that he and his world, in which he was born and raised in, yours and his world, had told him could not be told. From then on, Skipper was nothing at all but a receptacle for liquor and drugs. Who shot Cobb Robin? I, with my merciful arrow. Miss me? Sorry, I'm not trying to whitewash my behavior. Christ, no, Rick. I'm not good. Nobody's good. I don't know why people have to pretend to be good. Nobody's good. The rich or the well-to-do can afford to respect moral patterns, conventional moral patterns, but I could never afford to. Just give me credit for that, will you please? Born poor, raised poor, expected to die poor unless I manage to get us something out of what Big Daddy leaves when he dies of cancer. But Brick, Skipper is dead. I'm alive. Maggie the cat is alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. Bang, bang, bang! Little girl, your mother or something ought to teach you to knock before you come into a room. Otherwise, people might think you're lacking in good breeding. Yeah. What is that Brick doing on the floor?
I tried to kill your Aunt Maggie, but I failed and I fell on the floor. Little girl, get my crutch and bring it over here.
Hey, give your uncle his crutch. He's a cripple, honey. He broke his ankle jumping hurdles on the high school athletic field. What are you jumping hurdles for, Uncle Brick?
Because I used to jump. And people like to do what they used to be able to do, even after they've stopped being able to do it.
That's right. And that's your answer. Now go away, little girl. Bang, bang, bang! Stop that! You stop that, you monster, you little no-neck monster! Well, you're jealous. You're just jealous because you can't have babies. See? They gloat over us being childless. Even in front of their 5 little no-neck monsters. Brick, I've been to a doctor in Memphis, a gynecologist. I've been completely examined and there's no reason why we can't have a child whenever we want one. Are you listening to me? Are you? Are you listening to me?
Yes, I hear you, Maggie. But how the hell on earth do you imagine that you're going to have a child by a man that can't stand you?
That is just something I'll have to figure out. Here they come.
Right?